Elias stared at the massive hole in the ground, his heart pounding with both fear and frustration. The hole hadn't been there yesterday, and yet now it threatened to swallow his entire field. How could something so disastrous appear overnight? And more importantly, how was he going to fix it? As he stood on the edge, grappling with his rising panic, Elias didn't realize that the true danger wasn't the hole itself, but what he might do next. Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a man named Elias, known for his quick temper and impulsive nature. Despite his good heart, Elias often found himself entangled in troubles that seemed to grow larger with each outburst of anger. One day, while working in his field, Elias accidentally struck a stone with his plough, breaking the blade. Frustrated, he threw the plough aside and cursed his luck. His neighbor, an elderly man named Marcus, watched from a distance and approached him calmly. "Elias," Marcus began, "have you ever heard the first rule of holes?" Elias, still fuming, shook his head impatiently. "No, and I don't care to hear any rules right now." But Marcus continued, undeterred. "The first rule of holes is that if you find yourself in one, stop digging." Elias frowned. "What does that have to do with my broken plough?" "Everything," Marcus replied. "When something unfortunate happens, our instinct is to react, often in anger, grief, or frustration. But these reactions only dig us deeper into our troubles." Elias sighed, his anger beginning to cool as he listened. "So, what should I do instead?" "First, stop digging," Marcus said with a gentle smile. "Don't add fuel to the fire with your emotions. Leave the situation as it is. Once you've calmed down, then you can plan your way out of the problem." Elias pondered these words as he gazed at the broken plough. His anger had not only wasted his energy, but had also delayed him from finding a solution. He realized that if he had stayed calm, he might have found a way to fix the plough or sought help sooner. Taking a deep breath, Elias decided to leave the field for the day and go home to rest. The next morning, with a clear mind, he returned to the field. This time, he inspected the plough carefully and noticed that the blade could be mended with some basic tools. By noon, the plough was fixed, and Elias was back to work. From that day on, Elias remembered Marcus's advice whenever things went wrong. He learned to pause, breathe, and not let his emotions dig him deeper into despair. Over time, he became known not for his temper, but for his calm and thoughtful approach to life's challenges. And so the wisdom of the first rule of holes spread throughout the village, reminding everyone that sometimes the best way out of a hole is simply to stop digging. Moral of the story: when faced with challenges, remember to keep your emotions in check. Don't make things worse by reacting impulsively. Instead, pause, reflect, and plan your way out. Please subscribe to our channel for more stories and wisdom. Thanks for watching.